Hello, everyone. A very good morning. Assalamualaikum. Greetings to all of you. I hope you are fine now. You are enjoy. You are in good health. You are happy here in this conference. So, first of all, I want to say thank again to Dr. Flora Charles for inviting me for this speaker, for allowing me to share my knowledge, to share my experience, and to share my research in special education, psychology as well. I'm also very proud to have you today, also with your friends and colleagues. And I'm also proud to share what I'm doing. So I love to share my experience and my knowledge about special education. So again, thanks to Eurasia, thanks to Social Science and Humanities Association, and also thanks to Dr. Flora Charles, Professor Flora Charles, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much. I really enjoy this, and I really willing to do this anytime, anywhere. If Eurasia want me to do this, and if I've I've get the invitation from Dr. Flora Charles, I'm glad. I'm glad to see you, and I'm glad to give my keynotes, my speech. And I hope so that we can meet together physically when I'm traveling to your country. So this is what I have to share with you. Okay. I am again. Welcome to 2022 20 International Conference on Business, Economics, Law, Language, and Psychology. The acronym is ICBELLP in Dubai. So I'm focusing on psychology, and my title, my research is Headmaster Leadership Effects on Task Load of Special Education Integration Program Teacher in Malaysia. Okay, so it's more focusing on psychology. This is what happened, what truly happened, but the reality in a special education school, special education program, integration program here in Malaysia. So when we talk about special education, so this is me again, Dr. Norazmi Nordin, special education lecturer in Fakulti of Education, Universiti Kebangsaan, Malaysia, here in Malaysia. So this is my latest photo. Looks same, right? Yeah, looks same, because this is my latest presents photo. Okay, so when we talk about special educations, it's really touched my heart. It's really deep in my heart. It's really close to me because I also have special needs son. One, my son. He is actually ASD, autism spectrum disorder. I'm glad to have him. I am grateful to have him because God knows what I can't handle, and God knows best. So when we talk about special education, we cannot deny that it is these educational services for special needs or for disabilities, for the special needs students, disability students. We have our learning impairment. No, sorry, hearing impairment, visual impairment, and also we have learning disabilities. For learning disabilities, we have subcategories, very wide categories. We have autism, we have Down syndrome, so we have dyslexia, dysgraphia, dyscalculia, physically disabilities, learning, intellectual disabilities, and so on and whatnot. So when we talk about special education, so it means that the educational service, extra intention, extra focus for the special needs for disabilities students. So if you want or not, if you're willing or not, we have to give our 100%, maybe 200% to the students because they are disabilities. So for me, special education is also the sub niche for psychology when teachers face the burden, the task load they have to do, not only to teach the students, the special needs students, but also to manage them, and also they also have to cope, or they also have to contribute to the typical or normal students, because here in Malaysia we have special schools, and also for special needs students we have special schools, and second one we have integration, special education integration program, what we join together with typical normal or premier students in schools. And then the third one, we also have inclusive education. So when we talk about special education, for special education integration program, so the teachers have to contribute to two main category of students. One is normal student or typical students, and the second one is for special needs students. So when this happens, they have to face the task load that the school has given to them. Okay, so as I told, special education not the easier or not the much that we have heard before, because in special education we talk about speech, we talk about accommodation. Teachers also have to know the therapies, the intervention, teaching, learning, and also we have to consider their disabilities. And also we have to think about the alternative way, alternative method, alternative medium to teach the special needs students. So all of these give the teachers the task loads they have to prevent, they have to consider with. For those who are not in special education fields, they have no idea, or maybe have lack of idea what special education means, what special education is, and what the teachers of special education have to face off. Okay, so my research is focusing on how the headmaster's leadership, the school management has to consider that the teachers have their task load. The special education teachers have the task load. Okay, so we have many factors to deal with that give that influence the teachers' task load. There are 5 factors according to John 2017. He said that 5 factors contribute to the issue of high special education integration program teachers' task load is teachers itself, students, the category of students, the policies, the facilities that they have, and also the leadership of the schools. However, the most important factor in influencing that issue is the headmaster's leadership. Okay, some of the problems faced by the headmaster that can increase the teacher's task load are their learning, their leadership styles, their attitudes for special education, their knowledge about special education, their experience, and also their qualifications, according to Nelson et al. 2014. Therefore, this study was conducted to determine whether all of these factors led to the burden of or taskload SEIP teachers. So the problem statement is the burden of the SEIP teachers taskload is the high level to inappropriate and problematic leadership of teachers or headmasters. Most of the principals or the headmasters who work in school with SEIP special needs do not adopt a leadership style appropriate to special education. So this is the problem that that influence the task load for teachers in special education. Okay, so that's also agreed from many scholars, including Zakaria 2016, Norazmi and al 2013, Junaidah and Nick Rusila 2013 also, Shawnee and Algreen Delzel 2006, and also Habib and Zaimah 2012. In short, we have 5 factors of headmaster leadership impact to the task load of SEIP teachers. First, leadership styles, attitude, knowledge, experience, and their qualifications. So the objective of this research is to validate that factors whether will give the effects of the task load of special education integration program teachers here in Malaysia. What we have do is we spread the questionnaires with 400 respondents that answer the questions. So according to the fitness index, and also we have used in sequential equation modeling. So we got this result. Okay, for these 5 factors. Leadership styles, we got 0.9 the factors, loading factors, and second we have 0.92 for attitude. Here, the third one we have experience 0.99, and then also 0.96 for the qualification, and 0.82 for the knowledge. So if you see here, you can see here all that factors, if the loading index is higher, that's mean all that factors is influencing the task load of special education teachers here in Malaysia. So we cannot deny that, because all of this issue, all of this problem in headmaster leadership actually influencing much for the task load of SEIP teachers or special education integration program teachers here in Malaysia. So all of these factors fit the fitness index, GFI, CFI, and also TLI, and also the chi-square, and also the RMCEA must be more than 0, must be below than 0.8. Okay, so the discussion is the third factor of the knowledge of the headmasters. The conclusion, the discussion is all that factors in leaderships, headmaster leaderships give the influence for the task load of SEIP teachers. The third factor, knowledge. The fourth is experience, and last but not least is the qualification factor. The majority of respondents felt that headmasters or head teachers with academic qualification or special education related expertise will better understand special education. This will have prevent them from imposing SEIP teachers on childlike and appropriate assignments, and we also can than the task load of teachers. So as the conclusion, the finding of this study show that headmasters play an important role in school management in general and also SEP management in particular. Principals, leaderships, style, attitude, knowledge, experience, and qualification influence the ability to manage the SEIP, especially for teachers. Okay, and I want to suggest study of factors affecting the leadership of the headmasters to the task load of the teachers could be extended. Construct of factors. In addition, it is proposed that the study be conducted qualitatively in future for more to obtain more research data. So that's all I can share my research, finding, and my knowledge, and also my experience for special educations. So I hope that you are clear, and if you have any doubt or any questions, please do not hesitate. You can ask me. You can email me to the Norazmi at ukm.edu.my. So uh, I think we can stop here, and then I will continue this keynote in the short terms after this. So I hope that you enjoy, and this will give you the benefits for your study. So see you next time.